Welcome back, and joining us now is Mr. Bimal Kothari from India Pulses and Grains Association. Mr. Kothari, hi, welcome to the show. And there's just so much happening on pulses. In the recent past, we've seen the government officials visit various processors and millers within Maharashtra to check on their stocks there. How have you seen the prices, especially of Kharif pulses like Tur and Urad, where we have seen prices gain up in double digits since the month of Feb?
Yeah, thank you, Manisha ji. First of all, let me tell you, if looking at the pulses scenario in our country, definitely there is a shortfall in the production of Tur and Urad, especially Tur. So there has been pressure on the prices in last couple of months. But if you see the prices more or less has stabilized in last 1 month, what has been ruling in the month or in the mid-March, I think the same prices are there for the Tur now. So there is a concern of the shortfall and the gap between the demand and supply. But if you look at the overall scenario of the pulses like chana, masoor and yellow peas and mung beans, I think most of the pulses are either selling around minimum support price or below minimum support price. Government, this time we also have, as per the government estimate, we still have a record crop of chana, which is about 135 lakh tons as per the second advance estimate, which was declared about 2 months back. So, and government has also started procurement of chana. The chana stock as of today with the government is about 28 lakh tons. I mean, when I'm saying government, it's an effort who are the procurement agency on behalf of the government. So they have got 28 lakh tons chana with the carryover from the last year, as well as this year they have almost got about 14 lakh tons. So, and they are still continuing buying chana despite of their purchase of 14 lakh tons. Chana is still selling below minimum support price. Today in the mandis, the chana prices are rolling around 46, 47. So if you look at the other pulses like masoor, it is selling around 58 to 60 rupees, which is again around minimum support price or below minimum support price. If you look at mutter, which is of course not a very large crop, but still we produce about 8 to 10 lakh tons, and mutter is selling around 40 rupees a kilo in the mandi. And
so
if you look at mung beans, this is also still hovering around minimum support price, and we are going to.
So, Mr. Kothari, we understand that there are some pulses which are available in abundance and not so much for Tur and Urad. When do you see this mismatch getting done with, and are you anticipating more measures from the government?
Yeah, we had a meeting with the government of India, with the Consumer Affairs Ministry last month, and we have suggested them some measures. Everybody knows that there is a shortfall in the production of Tur. We require about 45 lakh tons of Tur, whereas as per the government estimate, it is about 34 to 35 lakh tons. So definitely there is a shortfall in the production, and then there is a gap of about 10 lakh tons. So we have suggested some measures and some important measures, like government in their all the this mid-day meal scheme or other government schemes, whether it is with the government of India or with the state government. They all they all buy the Tur in the tender. So we have suggested instead of Tur, why should not they buy lentils and chana dal? And I think they have taken our recommendation, and now they are replacing Tur with these lentils. You see, in these tenders, about 500,000 tons of the Tur is going for the all these government schemes, so which can be replaced.
I also want to understand, Mr. Kothari, I'm sorry, apologize, I'm stopping you there, but I also want to understand we've already seen 10 to 13% of price rise since month of Feb. With all the measures, with whatever the government is doing, with the understanding that NEFED has enough stock right now, are you anticipating prices stabilizing from now? What is your sense until the month of August now?
Government is also you see, we are interacting with the government on a very regular basis as an apex body of the trade, and we really want to support the government in this endeavor to check the prices, particularly of the Tur, because I'm not anticipating much hike in the prices of Urad, because Urad we are still there is a lot of stock available in Burma, so we'll be getting regularly. So I don't think the prices of Urad will go. Urad prices are rolling around 75, 76, as against the MSP of 66 rupees. Tur, of course, is around 81, 82 rupees, which is a little bit higher. But if you really look at the situation, I don't think the prices are so high, which is very alarming, rather, I'll say. It is not alarming. And let me tell you, Manisha ji, one thing. In India, what we have seen, whenever the prices go beyond certain point, the consumers' behavior changes. They look for the other, alternative pulses. Say like chana, which is selling, which is available at a very low price, and masoor and butter and all this. So I don't think that there is going to be a huge jump or huge hike on the prices. Beyond this point, there might be still. You can see another 5 or 10% prices going up, but not beyond that. But that will.
All right.
But as we have suggested these measures to the government of India, I think with these measures we can check the prices. And let me tell you, after 3.5 months, we are going to see the crop of East Africa, where we will be importing about 600 to 700,000 metric tons, and which will take care of, which will again further check the prices during the festival, because most of the arrivals will take in the time of festival. So there is some concern, but it is not very alarming. And government is definitely taking preemptive steps to.
All right, so
clearly that. All right.
All right, Manisha, thanks very much for taking us through that conversation on pulses. Well, on that note, we really need to wrap up on the show with the news that the markets are quite flat, but there's a lot of news underneath the surface.